at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. And Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the better get a grill. Everybody dip, went to visit Granny. Begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First she loaded up, then you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. A handoff as they try to run it here. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First down, Washington.
It's first down, and they'll run. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Commanders. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The extra point is up and through. The Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set, hurt, hurt. Set. Panther 60, Panther.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Hold it ready.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. Look to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now a give up the middle. He'll work his way down inside the 40. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is caught 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Hey, hey.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Got it. Ready?
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. A run on 1st and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
19 Lions. Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come 19. Come 19.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is on the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with their running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. Here's a run going left. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And that is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground they go. Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. 18, go track, go track. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Left side, it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the ground, a first down run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 32-yard line.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first
19,
down.
Tiger, 19.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. Just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. 19,
Tiger. Let's go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
18, Cotton. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Up the sideline at the 35. Down the sideline past the 40. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, really, I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drink.
18, run! 18, run! Here we go, shot! 19, tight, 19, take go!
On 1st and 10. They'll in trouble, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Commanders' 28-yard line.
60, go!
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 Lion. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Hut.
Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A handoff as they try to run it here. Inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The score, Commanders 28, Cowboys 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now a return coming from the 14. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This taken in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Able to convert. It was 3rd and short, and they pick up 4. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
18, 19, shot.
He'll drop to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Get it! Let's go!
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
The 20, and one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Bobcat, 65. Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready,
They'll look to throw here on first down. Rolling right, it's taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
79 Broncos.
First down. First and
19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air now on first. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score. Commanders 42, Cowboys 28.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That is Cooper DeGene in there for the stop.
22-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Here comes 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinals. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. Nineteen tight. 79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for number 82.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
Take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Now a handoff, running right. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
49, Cowboys 35.
Stadium, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Stop! Get it!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and
70,
10
70.
at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Brings up second and 9.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Third and a yard.
Pioneer. Let's go. Viking, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will cut the deficit to 7.
49. Cowboys 42. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Try the right side this time. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Mustang 19. Go. Bronco 80.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up third and
18. 5 here.
They'll throw here on third and short. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
27-yard line.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 23, here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over at their own 15.
So these are the growing pains. You hear people talk about it all the time, Mike. You roll a quarterback out there in his rookie year, and you're going to have some ups and downs, and it's the decision-making that they want to see continue to get better, because even though he avoids the sack, he puts the ball in harm's way and ends up going the other way.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's got room at the 30. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Washington. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Shot. 6. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. Now a run, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Commanders set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
27-yard line.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go now. Mustang 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
79 Broncos. 2. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll drop to throw. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here we go. First and goal.
Come on, set. Cowboy 8, Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer.
They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
First down. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Handoff here, up the middle, and this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Set. Cougar 19.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 9. Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Trailer loop in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Broncos. Ready? 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
18 Rattler, 18 down. Viking, 18. 18 Pioneer.
To the air now on first and 10. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Makes the score. Commanders 59. Cowboys 57.
A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as he'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open space to the 35. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 66. Cowboys 57. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Trap 60. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here we go. One final play. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.